This is Andrej Polivka of the Czech Republic on the left. On the right, Marcin Horváth. It's the battle of two World Cup winners. Polivka won in Cairo, World Cup number 2. Horváth on the right won in Mexico City, World Cup number 1. So a really interesting bout here between these two. They're both about mid-table at the moment on the fencing. It hasn't gone all their way. So this could be quite crucial for these two. 24 points per victory. And Polivka gets a touch on the arm and Horváth says, how did that happen? He doesn't understand it. He's sure that he deflected that off, but he's going to accept it gracefully. Polivka's showing a willingness to maybe go again. We're just going to have another try with the officials to see if there's any way that that could have touched without. Well, Horváth will accept it because they can't prove any way of Polivka hitting it. Horváth is crestfallen there. He doesn't know how that happened, but it's a victory for Polivka, the Cairo champion over the Mexico City champion. A top of the table clash here on piste E, the main piste here. Justinas Kinderis of Lithuania on the left, equal first position on the right. Ovcharov of Russia, who's currently lying in 5th place. Both on page 1 of the leaderboard. Have both had very successful mornings so far. We're about 2/3 of the way through the fencing and still very cagey to start with. Attempted foot touch from Kinderis, doesn't come off. Ovcharov tries one as well. Kinderis has been in and about the leaderboard on the last few World Cups. Ovcharov not too far away also. These two you expect to be thereabouts at the end of the day. Certainly in the top 10. Kinderis makes a move, time's running down, 16 seconds. And of course, if the clock runs out, neither get a win, so somebody has to make the move. And Ovcharov goes for it. Kinderis. It's an unusual celebration. He's shaking his head. I think, well, we were at 9 seconds to go on the clock when that happened. And Kinderis is almost a comedy celebration routine, just about said it all, really. He knew that it was down to that part of the bout where really everybody was just going to have a go. So on the left-hand side, Adam Morosi of Hungary. On the right, Libor Capellini of the Czech Republic. Adam Morosi currently in 6th place. Capellini in the bottom half of the table. He's not had a good fence so far. Morosi's been probably the most consistent modern pentathlon athlete in the men all season long. A 3rd in Mexico City, a 2nd in Hungary and a 2nd in Rome. Means that he's got a lot of medals, just not taken the gold yet, which he said after his Rome silver medal he was hoping for here or at the Worlds in London. So far, nothing much going halfway through this particular bout. Capellini happy to just defend. He's telling Morosi he wants him to make the move. Morosi lining in 6th place, will want to win here. He's gone for it and he's taken it. Well, Capellini was holding him off all the way through that, and we got to 14 seconds to go. Morosi made another one of his moves. Beautiful little touch there. And another victory for Adam Morosi. Top of the table clash now on the central piste. Jefremenko from Latvia on the left. And the World Cup number 2 champion, Oliver Polivka from the Czech Republic on the right. Polivka won the World Cup number 2 in Cairo and is currently in 4th position. Jefremenko is top of the table along with his countryman Sika, so this is a real top of the table clash. Only a few more rounds to go after this. Very early days yet, only 15 seconds gone. Just feeling each other up a little bit, sizing each other out, and no move yet. Halfway through this bout. Of course, if we get to 0, nobody wins. which is very rare. Usually in the last 5 seconds, we see chaos as both athletes really go for it. Nobody wanted to make the first move. Jefremenko tries, nothing comes of it. Another double hit. Polivka was disappointed there. He thought he'd got that one. His head goes up in the air. There's another touch and Polivka takes that one. And Jefremenko, top of the leaderboard, takes a hit. He's not had many defeats so far today. That's his first one on this section against the Czech Republic. Sandrej Sika of Latvia on the left against Oliver Polivka on the right hand side from the Czech Republic. The winner of the Cairo World Cup #2. Polivka has just beaten Jefremenko a minute ago here, who's also in equal first position, so a chance here for Polivka to get a fantastic double against the two guys at the top of the leaderboard. But Sika is showing some incredible movements at the moment. And Polivka, again, just like Sika did in his last bout, Polivka just didn't know what touched him. Sika is showing such speed on the fencing. On the left-hand side, Tobolya of Hungary. On the right-hand side, Ilya Frolov from Russia. Frolov won the last World Cup #4 in Rome. And Tobolya didn't actually even qualify there. Although Tobolya is known as a good fencer, usually does very well at the fencing, has won it beforehand, won the fencing in Hungary. Sometimes some of the top athletes can fail to qualify. Denis Tchaikovskis is in the crowd here. The winner from Hungary doesn't even qualify for this event. Strange how it can happen. Still feeling each other out a little bit here, halfway through. No major move from anybody. Tobolya comes in, but he's knocked aside by Frolov. And the judge, yes, the judge accepted that one. Tobolya was still on the piste when the hit came in, and there's a victory for Ilya Frolov of Russia. So on the left-hand side, Zadneprovskis from Lithuania. On the right, Nicola Benedetti of Italy, unmistakable figure. I think the tallest guy in modern pentathlon. And this should be a fascinating bout. Zadneprovski has moved through from midway in the table. He's now in 3rd position. He's had an incredible run of fencing. Hardly a defeat in his last 8 bouts. And now up against Benedetti, who's an accomplished fencer himself. Obviously has a long reach. Oh! Zadneprovskis was in trouble there, got himself out of it. The official stopped. Zadneprovski made a move in there and didn't get, he actually had a look, didn't see a light, and Benedetti was unfortunate not to get the touch there. An error there from Zadneprovski, who moves in again. Oh, lovely defence from Zadneprovski. Incredible defence that was. Beautiful fencing again, and this time Benedetti gets the touch. What an incredible fencing bout that was. The quality was so high. Benedetti struggling a little bit. Took one in the shin.
Fencing my best event in modern pentathlon, and I like fencing, and today I feel good. I'd be happy to finish the podium, but modern pentathlon is very important and hard event, and after fencing we swim and riding and combined, and I don't know who is win today.